right at the core of it, I would say. So what we're looking for at the beginning, obviously, was for 10 years, we were in restaurants. Then 15 years ago, we moved to hotel. So now we don't really do standalone restaurant. It's always come with a hotel. And sometimes when we cannot have the hotel, it's branded resi with the restaurant. So the restaurant is never alone. I know we have some exception, but they are linked to very, historic deals. But usual restaurant comes with hotel or branded resi. Obviously, the graal is to have the mixed use. So it's always better to, so it's more like even a synergy or a symbiosis to obviously elevate the hotel and the branded residences together because they elevate each other. And as I was saying on different panels, our buyer on branded resi tends to also buy more of our branded resi, and the pricing is also easier when you have the hotel because they want the service of the hotel, they want the privacy of the branded resi, and they want the hype or the energy, the community, the passage, because it's a lot of repeated engagement in the restaurant. So then you kind of get the trio, and you are at your home resting if you want to, you can have the hype if you want to, and you get the great service if you want to. So, and then you can even pull back if it's your secondary home or it's a resort type of asset. So obviously the mixed use is what we are looking for. But sometimes because of the legislation of a country or because I already have the hotel and the restaurant and it's not very easy to kick the person next door on the building and say, oh no, we need our branded residences to be attached to the hotel. That's going to, we're going to face the problem more and more because I already have a lot of hotel and restaurant. And even before, I had a lot of restaurant and I needed to put the hotel. It's not like a strategy fits for all because in our case, it's more like a case to case. And also sometimes we have owners already, so we have an exclusivity or we have some radius. So it's also, entering the game. So that's what I can say about this. US is kind of covered. Miami is coming up for branded resi, so that was, I think, the last big one. Nashville is a great one with Larry Ellison, one of our partners already. I think, we could look at Charlotte, Austin, that's some location we don't have, but they are not like major city missing. In branded resi, maybe we could add some branded resi because we already have the restaurant and the hotel, but that's for US. When I talk about Middle East, it's kind of done because we have a lot of mixed use coming on in the Middle East, and the rare country we don't have is just that right now the policy not to have them, so we kind of like quite covered in Middle East. Then Asia has become a focus. Asia, I think we still have work. Obviously, also Asia is a little bit different because Nobu is famous, but is not as special maybe that it could be because it's a concept that exists, so it's how do we approach the market. Also, it's very close to Nobu-san heart, so he has to also to agree. And we have a big project coming in Vietnam and Bangkok. I actually have a colleague based there now for Nobu, so who is looking at Asia in particularly and Pacific. So this is like I think one of the main focus. And then Europe. We have, if I could say, few prime location missing. All France. It's a pity, but that's my. I wish I signed them, but it's not that easy. Let's put it that way. Me being French, I think I can say it. So France is definitely hard. I could do a little bit more of Italy. That would be great. And Scandinavia is untouched. Germany. because of the lease, component. So for us, we only work in HMA. But maybe things could evolve. Dublin, Edinburgh, Prague, Budapest for branded resi, Vienna would be great. And obviously London. I think we could expand on branded resi as well. So Europe, I would say, like Asia and Europe are definitely the main focus right now.